Hello and good morning, a warm welcome to car buyers. I'm Neil from Bathcars, and today's car is the Hyundai Amica. Little 1 litre this one, so it's actually below 1 litre, it's 999 cc's. Little 55 brake horsepower 4-cylinder motor, 5-speed manual gearbox this one, with the 5 doors, and it's the GSI model, so it's got electric windows, aircon, front fogs, that sort of thing. Power steering, driver's airbag, alloy wheels. Now, perfect for the school run this. What a lovely little car. Tall, short and compact, plenty of space for its 5 passengers, and I have driven it for about 30 miles and I can confirm it drives very well. It's not bad at all. The car sings along quite nicely, and it's an O2 registration, so it's 10 years old. Hyundai, so good manufacturer, and being a 5-door variant, it means it's quite a useful tool. Car's not new, it's got some marks on it. There's a little dent in the front wing just over here, as you can see. We'll run around the tyres, but I can tell you it drives well. It's got 2 keys, and we'll go around the history and the documents a little bit later. Fitted new number plates to the car, been round it really basically and just checked it over, and as I said, did a test drive for around about 30 miles in it, and it all went well, starts well, etc. Just fired it up there to move it out of the space, and it fired up on the key. Right, let's run around these tyres then. So that tyre there is a bit better than half worn. The pads in there probably look like they're not far off of needing changing soon, so might need to make allowances for that. The rear drums on the back, discs on the front. That tyre there better than half worn, so you've got plenty of tread on that one to go. This one here, again a bit better than half worn, so no need to replace it. And this one here, a bit better than half worn, so not too bad at all. Little scuff to this rear bumper just down the bottom here, as you can see. Windscreen all good, manual aerial just here, and electric windows. Right, so let's just pop the boot a moment and see what we've got in the boot. So we've got the boot release, which is quite handy. Pull the button, and also fuel release as well. There's a baggage cover in the back, the seats all fold down. We've got some carpet mats in here as well, which have been cleaned up, look pretty good. There's a spare wheel which is inflated, and the jack and wheel brace are in the back there. Speakers in the back, as you can see the lights are all working there. There's a decent long MOT and a heated rear screen, and a rear spoiler on the back, rear wash wiper. Right, let's go and check the docs out. Right, okay, welcome to the documents then for this Hyundai Amica. We've got 2 keys for the car. The car has had just 2 keepers in total. It's the Welsh type of V5, so there are a couple of sections to it, but that makes no odds to anybody at the moment. What have we got then? Let's split it in 2. Right, it's an Amica GSI. Ooh, it's the GSI version, this one. 5-door petrol car, 999cc, so under 1000cc. It's 146 grams per kilometre of CO2 emissions. Now, I assume that's probably about 150 quid a year to tax. It's not going to be that much. Double check with me if you need to. Last change of owner was in 2005, so the previous keeper's had it since 2005. The MOT shows as valid until August the 30th, 2013. Done at 79,633 miles, so it's not that long ago, and had no advisory notices, so nothing was mentioned about any advisories to be dealt with. So that's all good news. So 2 keys, alas no history or books at the moment. We will see if we can get hold of the previous keeper by phone or by writing him a small letter, and see if we can get any details on the history. But anyway, how can a car pass its MOT with no advisories if it's not been looked after and serviced? It's impossible, so it would have been looked after. Okay, thanks very much. Back to the car. Okay, just to add on to the Hyundai Amica, we can't find any history with the previous keeper or the telephone number for the old keeper, but what we do have is a VOSA printout showing that the car was MOT'd at 79k in 2012, and then the rest of the history goes on as 2011 it had 74k on it, In 2010 it had 68k on it. There were no advisory notices then, and in 2007 it had 51,000, in 2008 it had 58,000, in 2009 it had 63,000, in 2006 it had 44,000, 2007 51k. So basically all the mileages add up to 2006, which is when the VOSA MOT system on an electronic basis started. Okay, in the car here then, so the back seats fold down, and there are 3 belts, 2 inertia reel and 1 lap belt. Mat pockets in the back of the seats here, and it's not a bad place to be actually. It's pretty clean and tidy. I'm just looking for the owner's manuals really, if we can find them. I think they may be underneath the seats, etc. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So decent seats there. The car's been valeted, but with this sort of price category we don't go too much to town. There we go, so we've got some owner's manuals here. Let's have a look what else we've got. Owner's manual, UK dealer's guide, radio CD, and anything else there? Guidance. That's the lights on warning buzzer, as you can hear. I'll turn it off. Quick reference guide. So there are some documents to go with the car, owner's manuals, etc. And the radio fascia. Right, jumping in the front here, there's the locking wheel nuts, 2 keys with this car, driver's side airbag, no ABS brakes to worry about, which is quite handy. 81,222 is the mileage. Belt's a bit squealy, but that'll quieten off as the car beds in. We have air conditioning, and the air compressor actually clicks in and works, so you've got working aircon. Brilliant. So in the winter it'll humidify the car quicker, in the summer obviously give you that cooling effect. Power steering, the rear wiper, that's working in the back there. We've got the front washers, wipers. Sorry, Hyundai of course, wrong side, so they're working beautifully. I noticed one of the wipers was split, so we put a new wiper on it there as well. Front fogs, the clutch is fine. Gonna have to do something about that belt, so we'll sort the belt out. But the clutch is perfect actually, there's a good biting point. And the engine sounds spot on, so all good. Electric windows, all going up and down as they should. Okay, nice and quick. And there is central locking on the key. I'll just double check that. But a good spec, being a GSI model, so put the key in, turn the key, there we go, yeah, central locking on the key. Brilliant stuff. That door handle's a little bit edgy, probably just take a bit of getting used to, yeah, just going to pull it out that last little bit. Okay, right then, so tyres okay, car starts, drives well, decent long MOT on the O2 plate Hyundai Amica. Only £135 a year to tax that car. Cheap tyres, cheap tax, cheap insurance, cheap running costs, cheap fuel costs. Pretty good news. It's just what everyone's after at the moment. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.